Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers and being a part of the live stream. Can I get a yes, baby? Yeah. We're here. We're ready to rock. We're ready to take over the world. We're ready to just bang on them. And honestly, while everyone else is scared, worried, doesn't know what's going on, we all have jobs. We all working. We know how to save money. None of us are worried. We are grinding every single day. The people that take the brass ring never have to worry about getting taken care of. We take care of everybody else. Good times make weak men, right? Weak men made bad times. Bad times make strong men. I know you've heard that before. And that is the cycle. We're going through some tough times. It's going to make strong men and women, and I don't mean to single men out. It's going to make strong men and women in this move. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in and taking your life by destiny, basically grabbing your life, not letting someone else tell you where you're going to be, what you're going to do, and who you're going to become. You're becoming who you want to become. You're following your heart. You're following your dreams. You're following that destiny that beats within, that drum that beats within. You know, to keep people around you that believe in you, to keep people around you that love you, to keep people around you that think that you can become the greatest person ever. If you're around people that don't think they're great, that don't believe in themselves, you gotta get away from them. Remove them from your life. I'm sorry, sometimes it's someone you love, sometimes it's a mother, a father. They've been putting you down day in and day out. They don't believe in you. You need to remove them from your life right away. Shout out to everybody here. Also, are you maintaining the subconscious mind? Are you making sure what you bring into your subconscious mind? Are you just going through CNN, random news stations, letting them infiltrate your brain? Or are you learning what you want to learn? Are you reading organic growing? Do you have a way to grow food in your own house? Are you making food production in your house? Or are you just going to the store and buying processed food? Are you drinking the lemon water every single morning and decalcifying the pineal gland? Are you working out? Or are you just complaining that things aren't going to change? Because you need to make the change. You need to make it happen. Nobody is going to do it for you. Not the crypto lifer, not BitBoy, nobody. You got to jump on and make it work, baby. You're watching all these other people on YouTube. You got to jump in and make it work. You got to get the education if you don't have it. If you see me playing with the charts and you want to play with the charts, sign up for a class. Make it happen. Nobody gets anywhere for free. You think a doctor gets an education for free? No, they pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to live that lifestyle. The lifestyle of a trader is similar to a doctor. You could make more money than a doctor, a lawyer. You can make the most money of almost any human being on earth. Some of the richest people are traders, hedge fund owners, people that manage finances. So, if you want to become in the richest, profession in the world, you think it's going to be one of the hardest things to do? Of course it is. Think we're just going to hand you money? Think it's that easy to just become a multimillionaire? No, it's not. You're going to have to grind your way to the top. It's going to take everything you have. For me to be here today, for me to make it to this YouTube channel, for people to even respect me, I had to grind so hard every single day of my life without a day off. We're approaching show number 500 without a day off. That's what you have to do if you want to make it. No whining, no excuses. It's you against the world. You got to be ready to take it on. Let's get into Bitcoin. Let's talk about it. I'm done preaching for the moment, but I love you all, and this is the moment you change your life. Today is the day. Stop waiting. Stop saying tomorrow. Stop saying I'm gonna. Those things are the waste of time. You're never going to do it if you don't do it today. Repeat after me. You're never going to do it if you don't do it today. Get on your grind. Get on your horse. Make it happen now. What are you waiting for? I'm talking to my old self who used to sit there in a room and dream about being on YouTube, dream about changing the world, dream about educating myself. And I took that brass ring, and now every day it is just as hard. I wake up every day, it is just as hard. It does not change. But I ask God for help. I get on my hands and knees every single morning and I say, thank you for everything you've given me. I cherish the light in the world. I cherish the sun. I cherish the breath. I see the birds. I see the animals. I know I'm living a miracle, and I want you to be a part of it. I love you all. Let's get it moving. Let's get into Bitcoin. I just had to feel it right now. I'm so sorry, but I'm feeling it. And when I'm feeling it, you know I'm feeling it. I cannot hold back how I feel. I'm just not someone that can hold my emotions back, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you. Crazy times in Bitcoin. I suggested this could be in a bit of a cup and handle. I don't think so. I was being kind of funny almost in a way, almost facetious, but a bit of a shoulder, kind of a head, a right shoulder, even though it's not that great. We'll take a look at what's happening. Where are we? We're on the 7 minute. Why are we on the 7 minute? Because the smaller time frames are going to tell you whether they're going to dig out of this hole or not. I'll tell you that right now. You're making a bit of a bear flag, in my humble opinion, but you're consolidating. You have a couple higher lows. You have a low, you have a higher low, you have a third higher low there. If this breaks down, you're heading down here. Possibly, we could even short it up for a bit of a double bottom here. If you're in my trading group, though, wow, right? We called the double bottom back up to this range when we were in the rising wedge. We're on ATB talking about this rising wedge, and I was like, it's likely we're going to drop, probably hit the same area here. I said, then make a bit of a double bottom. I said the double bottom will be like this. And then if you just take traditional technical analysis, come on. The double bottom is like this. And if you take traditional analysis, the measured move of a double bottom is the middle here to that, and then you swing that to the medium line, and I mean, that was going to have you at hello for the move. And we called this, so really right here, you could have called this short, then made the long. Watch on my channel. Then yesterday on my channel, we talked about this being a diamond. I didn't see any other YouTuber talk about a diamond. Again, who cares what the YouTuber said? I love them all. They're all good people trying to make their way, right? So to each his own. I do my thing, they do theirs. But I saw a diamond, and I saw a reversal diamond likely to dump to the downside. You come in from the bottom, you dump out the bottom. It was pretty textbook. We said the same thing about this diamond here. Exact same thing here. So, and it played out as such. Also, if we take a look at the daily time frame, and you were watching my trading group, let me go to my Binance chat here, the USD. Keep multiple chats. Always chatting it up, you know. And again, this was our range. We were range bound. Let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. So, you know, what I like to see that we were in this symmetrical triangle. That's what we were in, okay? But we broke it. I mean, you can't say we didn't break it. So let's open it up here and show you what's happening. Traditional technical analysis. If you're in the trading school, you would have known that we were going to get a dump last night. I put out basically an update to my group, said watch out. As the 50-minute began to dump, I said, look, you're in a rising wedge in the 15. I said the stochastics are turning on you right here. Stochastics were turning on you. You're in a rising wedge. Also, I pointed out that this was a bit of a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. That was a head and shoulder pattern in there. And we dumped to the downside. Right as we broke out, I said, watch out, we're dumping. Huge dump coming for Bitcoin. So my trading group would have basically avoided, you would have avoided the nastiest downside. Like, at least hopefully put a stop loss for yourself and made sure you were protected. So, yeah. I saw it early on. I was looking at the charts and something just told me, you could see me here, and I'm not BSing. You can see me here at 7:06 p.m. last night. I see a dump coming in here based on the 15-minute Stokes, and we haven't even started the dump yet. I called the dump like at 7:06 last night, you know. And again, people say, oh, I'm sick of you talking about yourself. You know it all. You're the greatest. No, I'm not. It has nothing to do with me. I just put so much time and effort into the technical analysis, and most people don't. Most people are making promo videos. Most people have 3 shoots that day on this and that. I run a trading group. I'm not your average YouTuber trying to make YouTube content. I love making content about crypto and I love entertaining you. But at the end of the day, my entertainment is the fact that I'm a freak. That's what it is. I'm like a magician. People go to a magician show. I'm a freak of nature. Like, it's very rare that someone is this accurate with trading BTC. It's very rare. When I used to not put all my effort into this, I would watch YouTubers and some were right, some were wrong. But come on, man. We called this dump here. We called this dump here. We called this pump here, and we called this dump here. Like, come on. Like, anyway, you just keep watching. I will keep my mouth shut. Let my TA speak for itself. Let the learning speak for itself. Now we're back here. We're trying to figure it out again. You know, we're trying to see what could be possibly happening again here. Are we making a diamond to the upside now, which is kind of interesting. They're reversal patterns. You know, it would be a very ugly diamond, but you're trying to get a whipsaw in the middle here, up and down, you know. I'm going to kind of call that as a stretch. Sometimes things are a stretch. I'm going to call that as a stretch. Earlier today, what did I do? Great way to trap price action. What we did here is go to like the 7-minute, but I have what's called the Twisted Sisters. I make 2 patterns. So earlier today, let's take a rewind. And this is something you can learn from me. I call it the Twisted Sister. I made it up. Nobody else does it on YouTube. So check it out. I'll put these aside for now. So I woke up this morning. I started my update for the crew, right? For my lifers. And I'm looking at this. You know, you try to find a channel. A bounce here and a bounce here. You got a channel, right here. And then you got a channel. So I made this channel. But then I said, interesting. This could also be a channel. What you do is you mark 2 channels. The price is going to pick one channel. It's going to. What that also did, it made a symmetrical triangle. Look at this. You see? That's a symmetrical triangle. If we take everything away, and we just, you know, you can see right here and right here. And, you know, I can accentuate it just for the layman. And that's a symmetrical triangle. Length of the pole is your measured move. You see? That has a 50-50 shot of breaking out. So I pointed that out to the trading group this morning. It was like likely to make a move. And there you go, right? I didn't think, I'm not saying it was going up. I'm saying once you see it breach, so what you do is you look at like a 1 minute or 5. Once you see it kind of break this way and that one candle breaks above the zone, you long. If it had broke this way, you short. You get it? And that's kind of how you figure out which way the pattern is going to go. Now I can raise this up. I can adjust this. And to me, I have another pattern forming here. And this is a good sign for some type of consolidation. So I can get rid of that. That didn't occur, so it's over now. This is the pattern at play. Pure as day. And honestly, I'm even willing to go here. Why? Because the stochastics RSI are looping there on the 5. Could give us a bit of a move here out of this channel and break us out. So I'm looking for a breakout. Look, as it's happening. Craziness. This is also, look, if you can see it, most people won't be able to see this. Shoulder, head, and an inverted head and shoulder. That has a measured move to the upside. Right here to about 29,800, right? Now you can see why people come to the channel. If you're new, you're like, oh, I get it now. Also, I know this is insanity, and most people they love to criticize me for this, but like, you got a cup here, and then you have a handle. And you broke out of the cup and handle the measured move, which was right here. It's pretty nuts. You got pretty close. You're on your way, too. You might even go even higher. Again, nothing's guaranteed. These are probabilities that I'm showing you. But most of the time they play out, so they make me look good. You get it? when I draw it inverted, it usually plays out and people say, wow, what a genius. But you can just see, like, that's a falling wedge that broke to the upside. Also, look, you might have been able to see this, but this shoulder, bit of a head, and that's a shoulder too that broke out. Hard to see. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel here. But inverted head and shoulder, possibly breaking up to the upside here for Bitcoin. Good sign that we could be bouncing back to the upside. 15-minute also getting overbought though. At resistance. So here, let me get rid of this. This is heavy resistance now, and you're going to have to break through it for anything to happen. Bring that music down a little bit, right? It was a little loud for a second. But look, you got heavy resistance, you pop through, pop back, resistance. You must get above this to remain bullish. Another thing that I'm seeing here, TA is like chess. How many things can you keep in your head at once? I mean, could we make a head and shoulder this way? So yes, the inverted broke up, the smaller one. But are we making a bigger head and shoulder to the downside? Measured move would take us to the down. And again, you'd be like, no. But again, we found, you'd be like, this guy's out of his mind. And yes, but look, we started drawing this. When we were halfway through, like somewhere right here. You get it? So all my ideas are projected before they happen. And then as they start to form, I either tweak them. So I send 3 ideas out. I map them all out. It's like clay. And then as Bitcoin falls in, I start molding the clay. See, I have the time. I'm on Bitcoin all day long. I get to watch Bitcoin for hours a day, okay? That's my job, all right? My job is to watch Bitcoin for 500 people, make sure that we're all up to date, make sure nobody gets hurt, make sure people are prepared. Last night, it was my job to make sure that you didn't get bagged when Bitcoin went down to the downside. That was my job. I'm on my game. I'm searching the charts to make sure you don't get bagged, okay? That's why another reason people join the trading group to make the gains, yes. But they join the trading group to be aware of what's happening, to try to figure out how I'm able to do it. Then they learn what I'm doing. Also, just yesterday, June 4th, we got into Fly. I made Danny, my buddy, and me, he put together an awesome indicator, and it said that Fly was a buy. Fly would bang on them, 32% gains. We looked at coal. Why coal? Coal was interesting. Look, it had bounced. And I just said, hey, this thing has pumped numerous times out of wedge. I said, highly likely to pump again. It never hit the stop loss. It would go sideways and then back for 74% gains. Unbelievable. Card starter for 51 and more. And again, tons of gains just from June 1st to June 4th in the last 5 days, right? And we even shorted the market. There's a Bitcoin short for 27% gains. Brawl banged on them. Sol 3S banged for 64% from May 28th to June 2nd. ETH short we put out, which actually is still doing its thing. Unbelievable. So shout out to anybody out there. How we're able to be accurate is because of our projections. I'm constantly projecting into the future, playing it the way it should be played, watching it. Where's the measure move now here? Well, you're in the rising wedge. You have to take this pole. You can even say it's this whole length here, Elliott wave theory. And we should get back up to the bottom here. What I'd love for us to do is get back inside this pattern. If we break back in the pattern, that would be beautiful. Look out for a bearish retest, though, of this trend line as we try to get back in. 15 minutes suggests that we go sideways right now, and that's about all we get at this resistance. So I'm looking for a miraculous bit of a move here, something like this, but the 15-minute really does want to reset. We could just start coming down here, all right? I'll redraw this pattern in a second, too. We'll reassess what we're seeing, but I'm just putting down what my mind sees. I'm different than most other traders. I'm going to see something different. Every trader is going to be somewhat different, all right? Let's take a look at our point of control on the VPVR here and see where we have to watch out for price action, where there could be a high volume node, and what else we're looking for. So look, heavy resistance right there, okay? 29,000, basically 29,800 is a big area of resistance. Our next big boy is right up here at 31,000. So we have heavy resistance there. It wouldn't be surprised if we get rejected. So a lot of people are trying to sell right here, thinking we'll get a bearish retest. So a lot of people are piling in. We're going to take a look at BOOKMAP and kind of couple that into BOOKMAP, see what BOOKMAP gives us. We also have liquidations on BOOKMAP. This is the first day we're going to show you liquidations on BOOKMAP. Get excited. This will be included with Global and Global Plus. I'm super excited to tell you guys this. You now have liquidations. Use the link to BOOKMAP in the description below. You will not get a discount any better than the discount they made through me. I am a BOOKMAP affiliate. I absolutely love them. Also, if you go to BOOKMAP's YouTube channel, I will be live streaming with them Thursday, I believe, at 1 p.m. Thursday at 1 p.m. Jump on in. We'll be doing a tutorial. We'll be talking a webinar about the new liquidations, about how I use BOOKMAP. If you love that, if you're excited about that, jump on in, look at the BOOKMAP YouTube channel, say what up, say hi to Bruce, Sachi, and the whole team. They're an amazing group of people. They put a lot of time and effort into me. I absolutely love them. They're fair, they're honest, and they're a really good company. I love being associated with them, and I have no problems having an affiliate link below my video. I do get commissions from all my links below the videos. They do help the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let me jump on into the chat. Haven't had a second to jump into the chat. Got a lot going on. 454 people, 200 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Let's all send good vibes to the 50 man. It doesn't work like that, man. You don't send good vibes. Just joined the 99 trading group, boys. Shout out to Savada Gaming. Thank you for jumping on in, man. Another happy customer. You will be a happy customer jumping on in to the trading group. I'm going to work so hard to make sure you are on point every single day. I will do everything I can to keep you grinding, man. Every single thing I can. All right. We love that you're here. Lifer asked that we don't use profanity or cuss because there are parents and children watching the stream every day. Thank you for understanding. Lifer is the most genuine individual I've ever met in my life. Much respect for what he does for us. Lifers, appreciate you, man. Anytime, man. Thank you. Great to see you collaborating with BOOKMAP. Moving up, Lifer. Thank you, Lewis. Appreciate you, brother. Who else scooped up more Gala? Few big announcements. Make me happy. Shout out to Scotty Swing, my man. Yeah, Gala with a big move. Had some news. Really fought through. Let's go Boston Celtics. Thank you. Tomorrow night, big game. Tomorrow night, game 3. Hit that like button, everybody. Shout out to all my moderators who show up every single day. Crypto Muser, Love Learning, Ankukutsi Butsu, my man. Rodney Robinson, Wayne Mustafa, he's out of YouTube jail at the job, man. I'm so happy you got your statement, you got your place back. How dare, man. And you know what? That's what happens to people that live in, I won't even talk about it. Let's move on. But he got what he deserved, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? Can I get more comments? How can I join the group? It's very easy. There's a link below all of my videos to the Discord, and you can jump on it immediately. Also, if we get that link pinned every single day, it would be greatly appreciated. We have some news to talk about, too. We're going to break it down. We got a bunch of news to go over about what's happening in the crypto space. Some lobbyists did come to our aid, and they ran in real quick to try to save the crypto industry. So it's not all bad. We're going to discuss that. We're going to break it down into bite-sized pieces so you can see what is happening in the space and break it down. So look, you want to join the trading group? I want to get into what I want to talk about. I don't want to push the trading group anymore. People say they hate it. So I'm just going to go over what I go over. But if you do want to join the trading group, take a look at this. Hit show more here. Show 498. We're approaching 500 live streams without a day, without a break. But right here, very easily, see? Join the server right here. And we can paste this in, put it in, and then what we could do is we'll pin this up for you. And this will be the pinned message. I should have this pinned every time. Don't see how anyone can stop crypto. Just use actual currency for digital assets and swaps. The Discord is nuts, man. Thank you so much for saying that. So yeah, join the Discord. Get yourself associated and affiliated with the lifers. You will not be disappointed. All right. So look, we are breaking out as suggested to the upside. All right. We are moving, but we're at resistance. We got to get above that resistance for Bitcoin. All right. Bit of a double bottom there. See this? It's a bit of a W on this line though. Measured move of the double bottom would take us to the next resistance at about 30,000 and get us back into the mix. We got to get above this high volume node. That's very important. See that? That is going to be a rejection point. There's a reason why we're not able to get above that. A lot of sell orders right there. A lot of sell orders. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP, what they're doing. They're pulling the price up to the liquidity zone. Wow, they just blasted up. And wow, big move up there. Big buys coming in on BOOKMAP. And you can see the shorts just got liquidated. Look at that. This is amazing. Look, we shrink it down and we look. These are the liquidations. Let me open it up. So look, 8,111 just got liquidated. That was 3 events. And it shows me how many events. Look, 13,000 just got liquidated. That was 2 events. Look at this. 7,000. $9,720 worth of money, worth of Bitcoin just got liquidated 8 events. I could also go here. Okay? And I can change base currency. And I can change up to 0.5 Bitcoin. How many got liquidated. And they'll show me how many Bitcoins got liquidated. 0.22. I like doing it with the regular currency and just show me. I can also only show me 5,000, 5,000 and more getting liquidated. And I can regulate it to show me the bigger liquidations or the smaller liquidations. This thing is amazing. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. Remember, Remember, so cold currency, I keep that to 0. Remember though, when using this, look at that, and that's how they go. That's why you don't leverage trade. This alone should teach you not to leverage trade. They look at the orders and they go get you. They see where you're at and they nail you. You don't want to play with the big boys unless you're a big boy. You know what I'm saying? You got to fly by night like a humble trader. The trading group is life-changing. You will be guided to the water and be taught to fish every day with people there to help with anything you get, so much more than 99 worth of information and knowledge. Thank you for saying that, man. Roddy Robinson, Disney was no joke. 4 parks in 5 days. I don't see how people do it with 5 kids. I only have 2. You got to be stealth, under the radar, all day long, baby. And look, they just raise these sells up, kind of bringing people in. You see a kind of a mixed amount. You do have a lot of buys down here, though. A little more buys than sells. But you do have a lot of liquidity at 30,200. But look at that. After we hit that, it's likely they're going to come back down and get this liquidity. So just be careful. It looks like a cash and grab here. I'll swipe up to resistance. And remember, that coincides with our high volume node. Okay? That coincides with our high volume node right here at about 30K, 30,200 area. So isn't it funny how it all comes into play? So, but boom, we just broke through resistance, baby. Bitcoin just broke through resistance. But again, remember, that was a short squeeze. Likely that was just a quick pump and dump back to the downside. See with BOOKMAP now, you can see what actually happened. You're not guessing anymore. You can be like, oh, that, and look, they just liquidated these people right here. See? 21,000, 9 events got liquidated right there. Bang. And look at all the liquidations up here. 48,000, 4 events just got liquidated. They're crushing the shorts. They're eating people alive that are trying to trade the chop. The chop will just break you down, man. You don't want to be in the chop. You really don't. There's a reason why premier companies have picked the crypto lifer to associate with. They see the TA, they see the accuracy. Nobody wants to be with someone that's not accurate. Nobody wants to ride the wave with someone that's not on point. Look, this is going to the measured move now that we called out at the beginning of the live. This was a cup and handle that played out, even if you don't want to call it one. It was. That is a slanted cup and handle. This was also a double bottom. The double bottom, look, the measured move of the double bottom is from here to here. Thanks for all the shorts. Because all the people played short, they covered the calls and pushed this to the measured move. Look at this. Look at that. We just called this happening. It just happened right in front of our eyes. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Look at that cup and handle that played out. How would you get the measured move of the cup and handle? You take the middle. You find a spike in price to the low that's right to the left of the middle, and then you take the wick there. You match those, and then you swing those out. I mean, that would have had you at hello. I know you guys don't believe me, but Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Nobody trades like this. Absolutely absurd. On the way to the measured move and more. Bang, bang, bang. Thanks for playing, everybody. Thanks for playing. Am I bullish? Does this mean we're out of the water? No. But this is an upside down Bart Simpson. You see how this Bart Simpson is starting to form? Can we Bart Simpson all the way back up? This will be beautiful. Well, do we just start eating all these shorts? Because there's all sorts of, there's a stop loss here, a stop loss here, a stop loss here, a stop loss here, a stop loss here. All sorts of stop losses. We're working on my indicator, everybody, or the indicator. I want to call it mine because I worked on it with somebody else. I'm not that guy that takes all the credit when someone else worked with me. Danny, my man, Danny Patrick, Anku Kutsi Butu, if you want to know who he is here, he built the indicator with me. The guy is a genius. You've never met a probably more parametered, sensitive mind. Like, he can smell when dust moves. Like, the guy is, I'm telling you, he is on another level of living. He's on another being. Like, you think you know what a genius is? You don't, unless you've been around Danny. And I'm sorry to blow your head up, Danny, but your kids are blessed. Anyone around you is blessed. I am blessed. Anyone that knows you is blessed. I'm so lucky that you're in my life. Anyone who joins the 99, just the fact that you get to talk to Danny, I'm just being honest. Like, you're very lucky. And I know you don't believe me. You're like, no, I'm being dead serious. Unbelievable. Sam, DXY has been directed by the 2MA in the 4-hour last 3X. Dumped exactly as Bitcoin was making its move. Yep, goal of the year is to own 500 ETH by next year. I like that goal, man. Shoot for the stars, baby. And you might just land on the moon, man. I like what you're saying. Danny is a genius, no doubt. Can smell when the dust moves. He really can, man. That cup and handle went straight over the monster. There's a Boston guy. Right over the monster, baby. Right over the monster. Bit of a double bottom to the move. And we had you at hello here on the show. We had you at hello. 15-minute is getting overbought. We're going to have to see a move there at one point. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here on the all-time history index. What a nice move back to the upside for Bitcoin. Breaking above resistance of the high volume node. Coming back into this chop, though. Coming back into the chop. And to me, look, it's in a rising wedge. It just fell back in the rising wedge. You know, you could negate that this ever happened, and it could break right back out of the rising wedge yet again. I've seen all these things happen. Bitcoin breaching through the rising wedge. And look, this is see these three levels? When we busted out the VPVR, see, there it is. It comes back. That's the high volume node that we just blasted through. Once you get above that, you're going to want to use that as our support. So I would long the next time we come back here. So either we come up and get rejected, come back and bounce here, or here. This would be a really nice long based on the high volume node. Now we're coming to our next resistance point, which is going to be this zone here. See? Because you got some chop and some chop. All right. I'm going to delete all this. I'm going to delete the indicators. I'm going to put on our new indicator. I'm going to show you how it called the dump on a blood diamond and how it may have even called a pump on a beautiful yellow diamond. Let's take a look at the Lifer Vision. Actually, no, you added some things. Let me go here, and I'm going to have to, let's add. Call Lifer Vision, man. Lifer Vision, bro. I love it. Momentum Master A and B. I just need A right now, technically, to show you what I'm saying, but I'll add B in case. Then we also don't need, we don't need these indicators here. Give it a second to load on up. Bang, bang, bang. But this is insane. So look, that blood diamond told you to get out of the trade. Now, I also did it with my, see, the thing is, this indicator is based off me. I technically don't need the indicator because I built the indicator out of my brain. But what the indicator does is it saves me time. Like this. Let me explain what the indicator does. Oh, I got into a glitch. This happens every once in a while in TradingView. I don't know why it's a TradingView glitch. You'll just get stuck on that section there. The likers are still low. The likes are still, let's go, Bo. Hit that like button. Yeah, Dinesh Bear for everything. Dinesh Bear. I don't even know what that is. Waves, please. Shout out to Siraj Haj Ali, my man. Wow, and the shorts are getting squeezed. I'm telling you, man, we showed you the shorts getting squeezed. We showed it you live here on BOOKMAP. I see the liquidations happening right now. How many and for how much? Look, 179,000 people just got liquidated for 18 events. I mean, crushing them. Crushing them. And the longs are piling into BTC. Unreal. Also, this was a rising wedge. Rising wedges break up. Only very rarely they break up violently if they can break up length of the base of the triangle. We also showed you the cup and handle. We showed you a bunch of stuff. Unbelievable. Pretty cool. So let's get rid of this indicator again. But just showing you that our indicator that we're building, that we're back testing and playing with and just adding, it's very accurate on Bitcoin. I think it's accurate on alts, but it seems to be even more accurate on BTC. So what it tells you to get out on a blood diamond, it likes to call these yellow areas as buys. And that was a little preemptive on the buy, but it did give you the zone. You did break above the channel, okay? It also gives you an ATR with places to put a stop loss. Like had you entered here to put a stop loss right there. Once we get above this yellow line, look for us to blast. See, we're going to get above that line. That's going to be a big movement. Above that yellow line, above that yellow line. So look for that to be a rejection. So that's a place where I'd be looking to take some profit at about 30,169. And not many people have this indicator too as well, this actual line. This line's been very good to take profit from. Look, right there, took profit. You had some trouble. Boom. Right there, you took profit. You had some trouble. Then you got above it. Right there, you took profit. You had some trouble. Right there, you got above it a little bit, but you had a little chop and you came back to the line. So even when you take profit at it, usually it comes back for a retest. Okay? Here, you took profit at the line. Beautiful. Here, you broke through. Once you break through, it tells you you're going. But again, a lot. And look, you bounce off this line too. Bounce, bounce, resistance. Really good place of a line of support and resistance to watch. So, and again, nobody else has that indicator but us. This is only the lifers. Don't worry. If you're learning my trading style, you're going to learn everything that I learn, and it's going to be fine. So you don't need the indicator yet. You need to, honestly, I don't think the indicator is worth it until you put in a year. I have to say a year of work. Okay. Look at this. $570 just got liquidated. Look at how small. We got every liquidation occurring on Bybit, OKX, and Binance Futures. The big places that you really want to see, or this is on Binance Futures actually. But you're seeing it happen. The liquidations, man. Unreal. If you're late to the short, you're going to get smashed. You should be in the short up here, and you should be taking profits down the line. They get everybody that's late. If you're late, yep, look at this box. This box has the 1 week, the 3 day, the 1 day, and the 4 hour. It has the RSI and the stochastics, and it gives you a checklist on them to tell you where they're sitting based on the parameters and the numbers. Then gives you a thumbs up, thumbs down, or an OK symbol if it's somewhat in the middle. You won't see an indicator like this. It's computing multiple time frames at once. I have a low time frame, a higher time frame. I can see the 1 hour with the 4 hour, the 4 hour with the 1 hour, the 15-minute with the 1 hour, and more. You'll never see an indicator like this. We built it so unique. Don't even try to compare it to Market Cipher because we have a blood diamond and all that. These are just the indicators that TradingView uses to show, these are just things that we're pointing out. This doesn't work nothing like Market Cipher. It doesn't even have any of the pieces at all. Look, even it shows you too when to get in and get out of trades. It's so amazing, man. This thing is unbelievable. So you get in when when you're clear here and you don't see a lot of lines, that's a good place to start entering a trade. When this block, see this clear block starts to get a heavy blue, it tells you you're getting into a high zone and you should be getting out of the trade. Look at the high blue. When this thickness comes in, it's telling you to watch out. When it gets clear, okay? We also have candles. See these candles? See how they're all different color? This candle will tell you when it holds 50% of the volume of all the other last 10 candles. This candle held more volume than this one candle held 50% volume more than all the last 10 candles alone. And there's indications about these candles. You got to learn them. So there's so much to be, this indicator is like above what I teach. That's why I only flash it here and there. But I do like to show it amongst my indicator, so I had this. It told you to enter the short here with a stop loss at this point. Would have been a beautiful trade. It gave you the trade, like just absolutely beautiful. Shout out to Danny for all your hard work, man. We will get it out at one point. I appreciate you. Life Revision, when you look at the weekly weather forecast and see a bullish pattern. Yeah, you're right. When you look at the weekly, yeah, exactly. Life Revision, you're funny. Life Revision right now, so far, still has a sell on the weekly. Hasn't given us any big, and look at the nuke right there. It told you to get out. It called the nuke right there. Called the top of the market beautifully. And then it gives you parameters and says, like, look, you're oversold in the 4 hour. I mean, you're overbought in the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15. It tells you all the time frames are overbought real quick. Gave you a rocket ship right there for a beautiful move. Look, it called this bounce. We're looking for the rocket ship. We're looking for the rocket ship. Again, I'll go back to brass tacks here. So, wow, beautiful move for Bitcoin. It hit the measured move of the cup and handle. Look at that. And that's why we play cup and handles. Bang, bang, bang. I want to see us break back into the pattern. It would be so beautiful if we break back into the pattern and V-shaped recovery right back in. We are at a high volume node. We broke above it, though. This is beautiful. What I'm looking for is a retest of the high volume node. That's going to be the move, guys and girls. So we want to see this 15-minute come on down and retest the zone. What is the zone? It's 29,800. 29,000, that's what we're going to be looking for BTC, okay? Remember, I got to close the live stream a little early today. Look, more shorts getting liquidated. They just don't want to stop. 28,000. They're eating through the shorts. Brrr. Money print to go. Brrr. Look at that, dude. And you can see another short got eaten. Thank you, shorts. Thank you for all the people that shorted late or did not want to take profits. Look, if you didn't take profits here and you kept your stop loss and now you're getting hit off, you are a greedy mother... You're a greedy person, man. Bulls make money. Bears make money. Pigs get slaughtered. Don't be a pig, man. Everyone getting wrecked right now was a pig. Either that or you were super late to the party. You jumped into the short here, and here. You didn't get into the short when we were talking about it. You didn't join a trading group and basically get the analysis from a guy that's been doing it for 15 years. I started trading around 2008. I got into TA around, 2016, 17. I dabbled for 4 years, had no idea what I was doing. I got serious, got into a group, really took it to the next level, and that's my 15-year journey through trading and investing, all right? So I'm not some 24-year-old kid that just got into Bitcoin in 2017. I was trading gold and silver ETFs back in, 2015, 2014 on the Toronto Stock Exchange. I was getting it in. Wow, they are liquidating like you read about right now. 57,000 at 31 events. The liquidations just keep coming, dude. Don't fight the feeling, man. They're coming up. They're going to eat you. They're going to eat you if you're not out. If you're not out yet, they're going to get you. Look, we're breaking back into the pattern. This is beautiful. We're breaking back into the bottom of the pattern. What that means is this pattern never left, okay? If you get above here, and when we broke through that high volume node, that was a big deal. Bitcoin, baby. Bitty bitty Bitcoin, and we drew it at hello. We had it. I think we're going to get resisted for a bearish retest here and make a nasty dump. We got to see one more surge. We got to eat a few more shorts. The dinner must be eaten. We got to get above. To me, this resistance must be broken at 30,100. I'm getting excited. You can hear me. It's like I'm enunciating a sports game because we're seeing it live. We're seeing it happen. Right now, we're getting rejected by the bottom trend line. Let me open up the chart so you can see what I'm saying. We fell out of here. We're bearishly retesting. We're desperately trying to get back in here. Desperately trying to get back in. Okay. High Lifer, can I buy your indicator? Not yet, man. Super Bart price action for Bitcoin. Waves to 11S. I don't know what 11S. Pigs get slaughtered for bacon, baby. Let's take a look at the show, everybody. Let's jump on into what we look at to keep ourselves plumbed up in BTC. And we look at the dollar index every single day on this channel. And we talked about the dollar index getting rejected here. We talked about this being a high resistance point. We showed you we're in this zone. We go over the dollar every single day to assess Bitcoin, okay? We don't just jump into Bitcoin blindly. We look at the world market. Look at that. So the dollar dumping, the shorts getting eaten, and Bitcoin pumping. And we're seeing it all happen right now. Look at the 4 hour for the dollar dump city, baby. 4 hour is coming down. That means Bitcoin's gonna pump, baby. So the dollar coming down. I'd like to see it break out of this rising wedge and break down here. And then you can see this bigger falling wedge that we have will come down here. So we'd like to see this rejection occur, continue. I'd like to see the dollar break through this support at about 102.254. So we're going to be watching the dollar to break through this support at 102.254. This is also good for the Dow. I would assume the Dow is green at this point. And this says today that the dollar's going to dump for us. For the next 6, 7, 8 hours, we get a Bitcoin rally, baby, as the dollar breaks to the downside. Nasty move yesterday is they just went after who they needed to get. And look, how funny is this? They were done liquidating the shorts. Look, now they're liquidating a guy who just went long. 9.2 thousand. Oh, no, $2,608 now. Now these people got in. They love liquidating people. Don't leverage trade. It's the dumbest thing you can do. I swear to gosh, man. Anyone out there pushing the leverage link, I love you guys, but like, I guess you could say people are going to do it anyway. My thing is this, man. People are gonna, people are going to solicit prostitutes. That doesn't mean I have to go open a brothel in Las Vegas. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be a part of that negative frequency. No woman wants to sell their body. Let's be honest. Like, I love my 2 daughters. If I knew my 2 daughters were selling their body, I would not be happy at all. So why is it okay? Why is prostitution okay? And I'm not going to talk about it again. But you know, when I'm a family man and I ask myself what I want from my family, how come it's okay one way and not? And you know what I'm saying? Hunter Biden admitting that he did that against his wife, like, just horrible stuff, man. Like, anyway, I don't like to associate with people like that. To me, that is disgusting and horrible. Again, I hang out with God-fearing people that know that there's consequences for their behavior, man. I've been successful with it as long as I don't get greedy. I get it. Yeah, but you know what? One day it's just... I love that. I heard that so many times, man. I did well until... Nothing wrong with... Oh, my gosh, man. Agreed on the... Jimmy with the stimmy. Let's not... You're funny, man. Anyway, so 4 hour coming to the downside here for the dollar. Also, we talked about this being an M pattern. I said, can this please be an M? Even though it's a kind of a stretch down, to me, it's still an M. You see? Still an M pattern. And we could see a move to the downside for sure. I think after a certain age, it's okay. Everyone has different views. If the girl really likes man and can make money, why not? In 30 to 40. I enjoy fantasy sports betting. All fun. God-fearing man doesn't even think about those dirty thoughts. Celtics in 6, baby. Let's get it. Tatum MVP. Hey, I don't want to say anything like that. You never know. 2 consulting adults should be able to pay. All right. We're going to move on, man. We're moving on. I believe it's reserved for, like, the marriage. I believe it's reserved for someone that you love. I don't think it's for, like, random times because you want to do what you want to do. But again, it's up to me. Who am I to judge? You guys do whatever makes you happy, right? This is crypto. I've been successful with leverage as long as I have a tight stop loss and don't over leverage. I have been wrecked above 5x. I've learned my lesson. 3x only. There you go. Opening a can of worms. Yeah, I know. Sammy POTUS would make it so you wouldn't have to do it. I also don't judge people. Like, if that's what you do, I'm okay with it. Like, I just want to make that clear. I'm super cool with what everyone does. Just because I don't do something doesn't mean, right? Again, though, see the resistance. This is a bearish retest, everybody. The 4-hour does want to push us up, but watch this 15-minute. 15-minute could be coming down here to the downside. So just be careful. I'm going to show you something else now. We're going to delete my old work. It got us here. Sammy coming handy to the upside. Unreal, right? So look. You got to do the TA to make it work, right? Now, the 50-minute is overbought. You also saw on BOOKMAP that you hit every liquidated person on Earth. Like, I don't know if there's many more people to liquidate. It's kind of they got who they wanted. See that? You can also see that sell orders are dwindling compared to the buys. We got more buys down here. They got more people jumping on in. They got more stops to get down here. I would love to see a massive move back inside the pattern. Temporally, the 50-minute says we could get back in the pattern. That's a beautiful thing. Look at that double bottom played out exactly like it was supposed to and hit the measured move. Trying to say, are we making a broadening wedge? I'm just trying to... Don't use try, actually. I am. I'm drawing a broadening wedge. It's something like this. I bought 29.5. Should hold it. Should hold it long, buddy. I don't know, man. You do whatever makes you happy. I would never tell you what to do, bro. I'm just not into telling people what to do. With your life, with your crypto, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. We are busting through that 30-minute cloud. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. Honestly, highly likely we're going to get rejected by the 15. What you want to do here is you want to add Life Revision Basic here. Now, what you want to see here is we got to get back inside the pattern, man. What I'm showing you is this. Now, there's an idea. I got another idea, actually. Hold up. I'm going to break down one other idea on the Coinbase chart. I just like to free my mind and be open because you can get trapped by your own technical analysis. So look, we see this now. I mean, it's a clear pattern. And we're heading back to the top, in my humble opinion. And that's a beautiful flag. That's a bullish rectangle. That's it. I just take the TA the way it's supposed to be played. And now we're at resistance. And resistance. And resistance. Resistance. And then the big boy. And then the measured move. Wow. So, we built it and they came. I'd love to see us get above this resistance here. And you can see our volume nodes here. So this is going to be our chop to get through. We get above this, we can gap. So check it out. What you're looking for is a break above this zone and a retest. And bang. That's going to be a nice trade. See? I can already see because you're going to gap up pretty fast here. 2.4% gains there. So I'd be looking for this as my next trade. You get it? That's going to be my next. I like to plan my trades out well below. And what will happen is we should bump up and then make like a falling wedge in the 15, something like this. Then I'll play that wedge to the upside and it will gap up right to the end, Now, the entry was here at the bold wick. And that's why I call it wick snatching. The big boys have to use these big liquidation moments to get in because they need a lot of people to get wrecked for them to fill big bags. So you got to trade with them. You know what I'm saying? You got to trade with them. That was your entry right there. Kind of while I was working out this morning. And again, I know it's crazy, but that was a cup and handle that played out. And I drew it for my team. Like, look, and I even wrote, I was like, cup and handle, and I wrote LOL. But because I make a cup and handle out of everything, and sometimes I'm just like, I know I'm making a cup and handle again. Like, am I obsessive compulsive? But it is what it is, and the TA just keeps speaking to me. And when the TA speaks to me in that way, it just says something could be brewing. So we go back here, and look, see, I have it right there. Look, I mean, could it be? I wrote. That's exactly what just happened. So you could tell me I'm wrong all you want, but like, yo, this is a massive move for Bitcoin. Back to the upside. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And now I'm still in profit with my $3,000 buy the other day, right? Semi cup and handy to the upside. And it's a very untraditional cup and handle. Most people would never see it. But I saw it, and it paid me. You get it? It doesn't matter. I didn't take the trade, but I'm up in Bitcoin. But the thing about this is that I don't care if other people don't believe, don't see, don't know. If you do it, and it makes you money, you don't care what anyone else says. And if it makes money, it works. You know? So, anyway, and so you know what? I'm getting rid of that old idea. I'm saying we're in this pattern now. You get it? This is it. 15 a minute, 1 hour, hitting resistance. I mean, you know, always take profits. Look left. Look left and take these profits here. Okay? It's that simple, baby. When you see chop, get out. Get ready for your next move. Look at your next resistance point. Look for a bounce off support. Well, wow, you made some moves here for Bitcoin this morning. Nice V-shaped recovery, and they nailed the shorts. So what do I see happening now? What do I do now? Right? I'd love to see us blast through this resistance. If not, look for a flag on the 15. Again, I'll put my support and resistance. I put my my moving averages back on. And we're going to be looking for a flag, something like this. If it stays in the flag, we're going to stay bullish. If not, we're going to head back to the downside. Could also say that we were in a channel here and this broke out of the channel. See that? So you're looking for a retest at the top of that channel. And you're looking for support in this next node. So you also broke that high volume node, right? So let me draw it one more time and bring it up again. But you're looking for a bounce off the high volume node. You're looking for the bounce off of this area here. See? Bing. Okay. And then you could gap up. I mean, you have not a lot of resistance till you get up here again. Likely we could, we fell up. We bumped up. We bumped down. We could bump up right back again. 4 hours suggest that we will. The daily was flipping for us bullish too. We talked about the daily flipping bullish. Okay. And mixed signs with the redness, but that could get eaten up today and we'll see. So my assessment is to watch the 15-minute, make a bit of a flag, see how that plays out. If the flag stays in that pattern, we're going to continue to the upside. This was a bullish move, in my humble opinion, for Bitcoin. All right. It's highly likely the 4 hour takes us back to 31,183. And from there, we'll reassess the situation. There's my Bitcoin update for the day. Take a look at the Dow Jones. We talked about the Dow in an inverted head and shoulder yesterday. Could it be, we could actually open it up a little bit, make the shoulder even wider. But something is brewing here for the Dow. Can it break out of an inverted and bust to the upside? That's what I would like to see right now. 50 minutes getting over bot says it could dump out of this. We want to see it stay in this channel. We want to see the Dow not break below 32,500. That's going to be a big deal. If it breaks below, we're going to be in some pain. So far, we've avoided, some downside here. 1 hour does want to push up and you're holding. So 1 hour suggests we go sideways. That's great for the Dow Jones, as well as the dollar dumping. That's also good. You're about to get oversold in the Dow too as well. Says we could make a big move out of here. So bullishness for the Dow. We may not head back down here to this channel. Did the daily also flip bullish for the Dow? It did not, like Bitcoin did, but we got to get through the 4 hour first. So right now, the 1 hour and the 4 hour look bullish for the Dow Jones. I like what I'm seeing. I'll keep it at that. Dollar index rejection was a beautiful thing. That's another reason why we got a big pump for Bitcoin. We went over this. I'd like to see this M continue. I'd like to see this rising wedge drop to the downside. The total market cap of all of cryptocurrency, nice bounce off of that support zone. I drew my big green zone, and I said we can't break below that. So I drew we either go here or we go there. Lovely to see a bounce. That was a very nice 4 hour reset. Usually it takes 2 to 3 days for the 4 hour to reset, and it was looking ugly. I love when the 4 hour just does that overnight. Gets us right back to a move. They shred the shorters and they liquidate all the revenge trading, leverage revenge traders, people, the revenge trading leverage traders, and bam, bam, bam. Back to $1.2 trillion. We did not break $1 trillion. We break $1 trillion, it's going to be a big deal. This is now forming a falling wedge, in my opinion. These falling wedges will break up to the upside eventually, more likely than not. So that's something we're looking at here. We could even go down and have another, but I don't want to see us break 1 trillion. Total 3 is the entire market cap of all of the altcoins. And the bulls need the alts above 480 billion. You can see resistance here also at 455 billion. That's going to be our next levels to watch. But yeah, so far so good. I like that the 4-hour wants to reset and take us to the upside. I've been trading the 4-hour a lot recently. It's been giving a lot of moves. 4-hour to the upside. Take a look at the 6-hour as well. 6-hour has been playing out, getting to the overbought regions. We might have a little more downside, but right now, I like what I'm seeing. Also, let me blow your minds real quick. But this is a savvy cup and handle to the upside. Let me show you the cup and handle. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, let me break it down. Shout out to everyone that's jumping on in. Are you feeling good? Are you taking your life by storm? Are you living your life the way you want to live it? The 9 to 5. I'm sorry, I usually don't do that, but the 9 to 5. Forget the 9 to 5. No profanity here, but down with the 9 to 5. Down with working, only work with someone if you believe, if you love them, if you believe in their vision, Like you want to be a veterinarian and you work at an animal shelter. Like that's like living your best life, in my humble opinion. I was working in television. I did want to work in TV, and I did work in TV. Like I did want to be an artist with video editing, and I was doing video editing. But look, this is a bit of a cup and handle as well. Bitcoin just made a move out of one of these. I believe this could make another move to the upside. I know you don't believe this too, but look, inside of it, you see another cup and handle. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. And can this cup and handle break out? They both suggest that we will. Can this cup and handle then lead to this cup and handle breakout? The double cup and handy to the upside. So just something to think about on the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. Can we dig our way out with Sammy cup and handies? Hey, calm down. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. I got to get out of here in about 5 minutes, everybody. In 5 minutes, I got to get out of here, and I'm going to be on BitBoy's Day Show. So most of you who leave and go to BitBoy's Day Show, don't worry. I'm going to go right where you going, and you ain't going to get rid of me. You're going to see me again in the next few hours, in the next 20, 30 minutes on the show for BitBoy. If you love BitBoy and what he did for me, hit the like button. He found the lifer, put me on the map, baby. Hit that like button, everybody. Let's get to 500 likes before I get on to BitBoy. Come on. You're the same people. We're the same group. We are one unit. We're all one. Whether it's the BitBoy's channel, my channel, we are all the same group of people fighting our way through this crypto space, gaining momentum, right? Doing what we have to do to become whole in this game. Grinding our ways. Me and BitBoy fell on our faces, right? He got in 9 years ago. He told you it took him 9 years to become a multimillionaire. Took him years, Love it. I can't wait. Shout out to Alexi. I will see you there, lifer. Yo, all my lifers, you better show up. You better bombard that chat. You better show them how strong the lifers are. It's you people who got me on the map. They used to watch my live stream. They sent in a Sentinel. They watched my live, and they watched how many people. They watched our retention. They watched the comments, and they were like, wow, this guy has a following. They were like, this guy is going to blow. They're like, we want to put him on our channel before he blows. I'm telling you, you guys put me on the map. It's you guys and girls. It's each and every one of you. Wow. Unbelievable. We got over the Dow Jones. Let's take a look at the S&P. The old S&P. Wow, it grinded its way back inside that channel. The daily does not look good, but we could get a miracle toss in the 4-hour. Look at that. I mean, it's in the same channel. Like, this is just like the Dow Jones. Funny. It's in a bull flag. It's in a beautiful bull flag there. That's a bull pennant, kind of bull rectangle. I wouldn't be surprised if that broke to the upside on the 4-hour. 4 hours looking beautiful. Beautiful. And look, it's even calling a bit of a divergence here. There's hidden bullish. Look, swing up to swing up and swing down to swing down tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. They can stare us all they want. They can play with the news. But if you're focused on your technical analysis, if you are a true TA analyst, if you know your divergences like the back of your hand, if you're just in it, man, they can't throw you off. They really can't because, man, they're using algorithms. They're not putting in the work like we are. So I'd like to see the 4-hour break to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Listen to this music, everybody. Take a deep breath. Realize you have one life to live. You really do. Your life is right now, this moment in time, right now. It's not in the past. It's not in the future. It's in the present moment. You must live in the present right now. I lived in the past for so long in my life, beating myself about things that I did. You know, I got broken into as a young kid, thousands of dollars. I cost my family pain and anguish. You would not even know what I have gone through in my life. And I had to live with the pain. I eventually used to sit there and replay what I did and replay all the mishaps. And I wasn't in the future. I was always in the past. I was unable to move forward because I was replaying my old memories. They were tearing me apart. They were emotionally destroying me. I found my subconscious mind. I meditated. I began to grow. I began to build, and I built myself out of the zone. So I just want to put it out there, everybody. I love you all. And yeah, have you heard from Michael Paul? Michael Paul dropped in like 2 or 3 days ago. Is God's in a head and shoulders inverted, Sam? It possibly could. Thank you, Sam. I'm truly grateful for you and the Discord. Shout out to Subculture. Much respect to you. Sammy, could you chart Pax Gold real quick, please? I'm out of here, everybody. I'm out of here. I got huge bags of XRP, too. It is what it is. Jeb Knight in the house. Love you, Sam. Thank you, brother. Link to the next show. It'll be on BitBoy's channel. We'll type it in here. And I actually got to get out of here now so I can kind of get ready and prepare. I got 9 minutes, so I got to get ready. But yeah, check out BitBoy's channel right here. The show will be on. I don't know if they have it live yet. You can't see it yet, but it will be here at this channel. I got to do a wave super chat real quick. How do I fix my subconscious? Honestly, if you want to pay, I could do for $200 an hour. I will do subconscious mind healing, and I'll teach you what to do. It's insane, though. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do that. All right, but I could definitely teach someone how to... All right, fun. Jeez Louise. Jesus. My wife, she doesn't want emails about subconscious brain. She's like, I'm not ready for that. The reticular activation system. Yep. I mean, Waves is in a flag just like BTC. If BTC pumps, Waves is going to follow it. That's simple. 4 hour looks beautiful. You got hidden bullish divergence as well. Have a swing up to swing up. But you got swing down to swing down on RSI. Or, it's not swinging down, but they're not as sharp as an angle. 1 hour probably has it. You got a rounded top, though. Rounded tops aren't the best. Kind of an inverted cup and handle. I wait for that 15-minute to reset. 1 hour could be bouncing. Indecisive. Pretty interesting. I believe it will follow Bitcoin, though, at the end of the day. You know what? This is what I see here. You got one of these flying. I would trade the 4 hour, but I would also check the daily. What is the daily telling you? Daily's very overbought. Says it's got to come down and touch the 21 day. It's pretty close to it, though. Wouldn't be surprised if you got a loop. I'd trade the 4 hour to the upside on Waves and wait for the 15-minute to come on down. And Waves, the measured move would take Waves to 14. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I got to jump. I'm already feeling the anxiety. I got to loop. Everyone, I'll see you in the trading group. Thank you so much for being here. Get those likes up to 500. I don't know why y'all played me. I would never play you guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Peace.